Hi, my name is Lisa Ann, and I'm a pastor at Rig Global Church. That's the church behind me. Also behind me, you see Rig Kids. That is our academy for children. And this other building behind me is a building that belongs to another church. This is a testimony video. In March of 2022, the Lord told me to come and build Rig. I didn't know what that looked like. In June, we had Occupy. That was when Apostle Tony asked a few of us if we'd be willing to build with him and Prophetess Tamar. I agreed. I was commissioned at Occupy conference as a part of the ministry. And by July, I was here in Houston. I didn't have anyone here, no family, no friends. None of the leaders had moved here yet. But here I found myself. So what can I do? I can occupy until we get into the building, until the leaders come, until we start ministering as God has called us. So I gathered some people on the Rig app. I put out a call. If anyone is in Houston and they want to occupy our new space. By the way we acquired the building was miraculous in itself. But I put a call out, let's occupy. I started walking. I walked that property with others. We also walked this property. Behind me, right here, you'll see what we termed the Nehemiah building. This is a building that when we acquired the property, it was already partially destroyed. There had been a fire. It was really a condemned building. So we've had to pay for the fencing to be around it so that nobody goes in and harms themselves. And so every Saturday for about 10 weeks at 7:30, we would march and we would occupy. Now, the building that I mentioned, this one with the dome behind me, that building was not ours. I didn't know that at the time. When we started marching, we just believed all of this property, which is on both sides of the street, belonged to us. So as we occupied, we just claimed it. And we said it was going to be ours. Little did we know there was actually a Seventh-day Adventist church that was there and people were gathering there. We didn't know that. We'd gather 7:30 Saturday mornings and we just walk the two properties across the street from each other. This building that I mentioned behind me, that's being destroyed. There was another building on the other side of it that was also being destroyed, that has been demolished and carted away. So all of this has happened in just 3 short years. So when I tell you that God is a God of miracles, signs, and wonders, and they follow them, and there's evidence of what God's people can accomplish when they put him first, when they walk according to his leading, when they walk according to the Spirit. The building that I mentioned across the street, that's the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Well, even though when I walked it and we were claiming it, it wasn't ours, now we've actually been given the option, first right of refusal. They're ready to sell it to us. So in 3 short years, all of this has been accomplished. This is just the beginning. There is a move of God happening through Rig, restoring Issachar's generation, and through the gate that is Houston. And I'm going to tell you, I am an eyewitness to what God is doing in Houston, Texas. And I want to let you know that no devil in hell, no witchcraft spell, no humanistic plans will ever stop what God has predestined to happen. Just remember, your tests can be and will be a testimony. And as you walk according to the Spirit and you war according to the Spirit, the evidence will always be seen. God bless you and get rigged.